Hi, I'm Brent Haseker, and today I'm going to show you how to play Do It Again by Elevation Worship. I'm actually going to show you the bass part, and I'm also going to show you the keyboard part. I'm not really a keyboard player anymore, but I can at least show you the chords and how it goes, because there's some certain ways that they voice the chords in certain spots and the way they phrase things. So what I'm going to do is, even though I got the bass here, I'm going to show you the song on the keyboard, because I can also play the bass here and kind of tell you what's going on with the bass, and also show you on the bass as well too. Anyway, I'll stop talking and I'll start playing. The song's pretty easy. It doesn't take long at all to learn. When you start off, there's kind of one catch. There's a couple catches in the song, but other than that, it's easy. The first catch is on the intro when it's got the little melody that goes. On the intro, the way the timing on it is different than it is elsewhere in the song. So I'll show you on the intro. It's just 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's an E flat chord I'm playing there to a B flat chord, and the notes. Pretty easy right there. B flat, A, G, B flat, A, F. The chord is, I'm just doing a triad, basic triad, E flat, root position to a B flat in the first inversion. So the B flat is at the top. So each chord is being held for 2 measures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Whoops, the right chords there. So as you can see, each chord is 2 measures. Later on in the song, it only holds the chord 1 measure a piece, and it doesn't do the full melody where it goes down to the F. So that's kind of one little catch there. Some other catches in the song is the voicings on the verse when they're playing the song here. This right here is a B flat first inversion. B flat is at the top over a D, as opposed to over a B flat bass note. It's not doing that the first time, and that gives it a little bit of tension. I'm not a singer. That's the tension right there. And there's the release. So music is tension and release. And what that verse is you've got the E flat, root position. Then you've got a B flat in first inversion over a D. D is your bass note. Back to the E flat, E bass note, then back to the B flat, now doing the B flat in the bass note. So see, it's a pretty easy song. Also, actually, and I was playing that verse just because I was demonstrating mostly the bass note there, but actually I wasn't voicing the chords correctly. So let's go back to the verse here. When you're playing the verse, now this chord right here, so the first time, the first chord, E flat, then you're going to B flat first inversion over a D. Now when you go back to this E flat, instead of playing an E flat in the right hand, or whichever hand you're playing the chord in, now play a G minor over E flat. What this really is just an E flat 7, E flat 7 if you want to look at it that way. You're just letting the bass play the root, and then back to the B flat. listen to the song, it actually does that. You think it's just going to be, but it's not. It's so that gives it a little extra color, matches the way they do it on the recording. Then when they go into the chorus, then it's playing chords over different bass notes. The E flat over G. The G is just the third of the chord, and these are just basic triad chords, nothing fancy here. You promised to stand. And now this chord is going to be an F over, excuse me, an F over A. Again, the F is the third of the chord. Then it goes to a B flat, and I'm playing this in the second inversion, so the D is the top note. And then to an E flat. And I've got the E flat in the first inversion, the E flat is the top note, so it sounds like this. So when you go back to the beginning of the pattern, now you go from this E flat to this E flat. So. Okay, so then it goes out, it has that little melody part again. Now, the first time it does it, when they go after you do that chorus, does it do it? I think it plays it twice. Oops. Oops. Find out where I'm at again. I'm mostly a bass player now. I don't play keyboards on my worship team. Back into the song. Again, you go to that build, and then when you come out of that, then you're doing a oops. Oops. Then it goes to that bridge section, which I have to think about for a second. And this part's pretty easy too. Depending on how many keyboard players you have on your worship team, if you're just the only keyboard player, you might want to build some bigger chords, layer it up a little bit. What I was doing there is just the chords are. So it's I'm playing a B flat root position to an E flat in the second inversion. So your G is going to be the top note, and then I'm going, which is going to be F in the first inversion. That's the top note to a B flat root position. And then to kind of make the chord sound a little bigger in the left hand, I'm just doing a D and an F to E flat and a G. Then for the next section, I'm doing A, C to B flat, D. So I'm just doing 2 notes out of the chord in the left hand to give it a little bit of extra. Oops, sorry. And that's pretty much it. So on the bass, you know, when you're starting the song, you're on the E flat. You go to the D to the B flat. Of course, that's the verse. The intro is dun 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 dun. I'm not even singing that right. Da da da. Oh, I pity you having to listen to my singing voice. Ah. And then it goes into the verse. Walking around these walls. La 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 la. La 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 la. To the B flat. And when you go into the chorus, you're just playing the G, A, B flat, E flat, G, A, B flat, E flat. And oh, I should probably tell you, when you come out of the, again, when you come out of that, this is the last time through the chorus. And then to the D. And then when you go to that chorus, very easy. So you're just going to be repeating the same thing over and over, which is just D to E flat to A to B flat. That's it. When you start off, really however your worship team does it, I think on the recording they just do it and hold it. And then after playing it a number of times, they start building it up so it's driving it. And at some point towards the end of it, before they come out of it, the bass player does a little something different on the bass. He pretty much is just kind of somewhere in that range. Sure, I'd probably have to listen to it again. We never do. I don't ever really do that particular bass part, whatever he does there. It sounds a little weird to me. I just keep it straight. And then if I want to do something, because a lot of times we might be playing this song on our worship team as the altar call, so we might be running into the ground for 20-30 minutes. And so in that case, then usually however the recording is not how we really do it. By that time we're pretty much just playing off of each other and doing things. So if you're going to do something, space, you got space right there. 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 When I'm saying space right there, that means there's empty area there where you can throw in a lot of extra notes, whatever you want to do. That's garbage what I just did there. It's just I have to have the band playing so I can feed off them. Sometimes you might even want to break it down so it's just you're simplifying it, you're giving it some space, and then you're building it back up, and you're doing all kinds of stuff. So however your worship team does it, but that's basically the song. There's really nothing else to it. You can keep it simple, you can build it up, you can do it however you want, but just wanted to kind of show you at least the voicings on the keys, in case you're a keyboard player and you're not quite sure. It's like you might have the chord chart, but you just can't quite get the voicings to work the way you want it. Hopefully that'll help a little. I think those voicings are pretty close to how they do it on the recording. The bass part, it's really simple. As you can see there, so there's not much to really learn. Just play along to the recording. I'll put up a chord chart, or at least something that kind of shows the different voicings and the different parts. I'll post that in the description of this video. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe to this channel. I'll be making, I've already made a few of these videos. I'll continue to make more, so definitely subscribe. And I hope that this is helpful for you. God bless. Bye.